everyone, it's Patty here, the Alaskan Cross Stitcher. Today is August the 15th, 2023, and this is episode 232. I have whips, haul, and knitting to talk to you about. So sit back and relax, grab your beverage of choice, water for me, your craft of choice, and let's chat. So how has everybody been? I have been really good. Let's see. I didn't see my mom last week, but I am going to be seeing her tomorrow. I had the littles on Sunday, and I've been kind of cleaning up in the craft room and rearranging some stuff. I'd like to give a shout out to those of you who commented about your thread stash and how you feel like you have too much. Yeah, I'm still trying to get all of my bobbinated floss done. I'm almost done with all the bobbinated floss, getting them onto the thread tags. So I'm really happy with the thread tags, or thread keeps, or whatever they're called. Thread drops, there we go. I knew that word was in there somewhere. I'm almost done with all of that. I've been making my own. Plus, I got an order in from 123 Stitch with their thread drops, which everybody's showing their thread drops. So I've already put one of my projects on that. And when I get to that project at some point in the near future, which is the bee, I got that from Gecko Rouge. I bought the whole kit, so I took that floss that they have on cards and put them onto drops. So that's all done, and that was 89 colors. That was a lot, but it was already cut, so all I had to do is pull it from the card and put the number and the symbol on each of the thread drops. So that turned out really well. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been working on the last week. I did do some stitching and I did do some knitting. So shall we get on with it? I guess so. As you recall, if you've been here before, I am doing Arbitrary August, and my Arbitrary August has been working on borders. So I pulled out And They Sinned. This is a chart by Velma Becklin. And I'm stitching this on 36 count Edinburgh linen and the winter moon. So this is what it's going to look like. And I have made some decisions. I know I told you I was going to take out the alphabet and the words that she had in here. I changed my mind, and I'm going to leave the alphabet in here, but I am definitely taking out the Bible verse that was there. So I'm going to go ahead and show you where I'm at on this one. There we go. So that's where we're at. I'm almost done with this one side of all of the leaves. And I really did have to pay attention because in the design she changes it up. So some of it, once you get onto the second page, they're farther apart. So you can see here how these are farther apart than these up here. So that's why I decided to keep the alphabet in, and I can, because letters go fast. So I'll leave the alphabet in, but take out the Bible verse. Okay, and then I worked on Spider Moon, which is a Just Nan, I believe. Okay, yep, Just Nan. And this is being stitched on 32 count Roundup by Fortnite Fabrics. Okay, and I'm not doing the whole border. I'm doing there's three colors. There's an orange, a darker orange, and then black. So I am just working on that border. Where is it? Here it is. So I actually got a lot of that border done. The three colors. So I am all the way down to the bottom. So when I pick this up again this week, I will do that side of the border. Okay, so those are the two borders I worked on last week. And of course I worked on Christmas House 1. Art by Steve Crisp, charted by Artisy on 25 count, easy grid. And I am now 76% done, and I finished the 20th page. So you can kind of see I finished this page up here. So all of the reindeer are done, and I'm working on this page right here. So it's another inside the house. So that is so exciting to have 76% of this done. It's coming along beautifully. I did work on this on Monday. And since I had knitting at my house today, I spent most of the day Monday just spot cleaning, making sure everything got done. And today I didn't move my stand out into the living room. So I'm going to be working on this again today. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I will work on borders. So I will keep working on that. I think I'll probably give, and they send 2 days, so I'll work on it Wednesday and Thursday. And then Friday I will work on the Halloween one, I think. I'm not sure, but I'm getting kind of bored with the borders, I have to admit. But we'll see. I may be done with Arbitrary August. I don't know. It'll have to see what happens tomorrow. So knitting, I did do some knitting. I went ahead and worked on my socks. These are unique sock. And I am knitting this on a size US 1, 2.25 millimeter, I believe. Yeah. So I just took these to knitting on Friday, and I got another color done. I was going to do a heel turn and a gusset, but I went too far. So I guess I'm just going to do afterthought heels. And I think I have to do another 1/4 of an inch. And then I should be where the afterthought heel gets, the thread gets knit in, and then just keep on working. But this is where I'm at. So exciting. So exciting. I would like to get something off the knitting needles. I did frog the Brandywine shawl because for some reason repeating the pattern is not working for me. It keeps moving the yarn over, and I'm not quite sure what happened, so I just said to heck with it, and I ripped it out. I will work on that later, figure it out at some point. I don't know, but for right now, I'm done with the Brandywine. Then I marked on the sweater, Tolsta tee, I think is what this is called. And this is on a size 6. Yes, 6, 4.0 millimeter, I believe is what this is being knit on. And it's being knit out of Knit Picks Cotton, which is 70 cotton, 30 linen in the eggplant colorway. I have 3 more balls left. I decided to try the bottom, and it was not, still wasn't long enough. So I went ahead and I'm just going to keep working until I feel like it is long enough. And then it'll probably be too long, but that's okay. As long as you're supposed to do a 2.5 inch border, I think, or cuff. And I don't think I'm going to drop down in needle size. I'll just keep it to the same needle size. It'll give more movement or more stretch. And if it goes lower, then at least I can do that. But here's where we're at. And I worked on this today, in fact, with my knitting group. That was so much fun having people over. My one friend is going back to her sailboat, and she's going to be stopping in a couple of different places. She's going to Michigan, Oregon, and Florida, and then she's going to Aruba and getting back on her sailboat. So this was kind of a goodbye and see you in a year and a half. So that's like sad, but at least we were able to get together before she left. And I'm supposed to meet up with the group on Wednesday, so I'm hoping to do that. Okay, so that was stitching and knitting, and I did get some purchases. My Rosewood Manor 1 dozen Quakers came, and I'm going to be starting this in December as a stitch along with Sunshine Stitchers. So they've figured out a way to do 13. So you do 13 blocks and you'll be done by next December. So that's pretty exciting. And then I got some silk lame braid for the one pattern, the merry-go-round that I showed you guys last week. This is glow in the dark, so hopefully that will work for that. I think it's going to be fun to put that in as the horse's bones, and they'll glow in the dark, so that'll be fun. That's really all I have for you this week. I'm going to be working, of course, Arbitrary August, unless I'm burnt out with that. I'm really hoping in the next week or two to get the sweater done so I can start working on the Bling Tee by Laura Nelkin. I am not putting the beads in, but it's another t-shirt type sweater, and I would like to get that going. And yeah, looking around, I really don't have anything else to talk to you guys about. I want to thank all of you that have been making comments lately. I am really sorry. I know I said this before. I'm really bad at commenting back, but I do appreciate every single one of your comments. I hope this week to get my big computer out, sit down and like and comment back, because I usually just do it on my iPad, and yeah, you can still do the comments back, but it's a lot easier to do it on the computer. So thank you again for all of your comments, especially those that know my pain about all the floss. I think it's awesome. If you're new, thank you so much for coming in and checking me out. I hope that there's something that you see that will make you want to subscribe and come back. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back week after week. I really do appreciate it. So I hope that you are all staying safe, healthy, and happy. And I hope that whatever you craft it to your heart's content. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.